to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking to artist Denden, you guys. She's in the building. Can't wait to chop it up with her. If you want more information about us, please feel free to log on to www.sync2sync.tv.com. Remember, our Instagram and Twitter handles are both at Sync2sync.tv. Sync2sync fam, we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Julian Marley, and this is Sync to Sync. Keep it locked right here. See it? Irie.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on torse, c'est moi-même qui m'en dois pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir. Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, ooh, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise.
Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him in music. I'm happy to be here.
I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me.
I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Sync fam, we are back. We have the pleasure of speaking with Denden.
What's good? What's good, Saint to Saint?
Listen, she's a little mellow right now, but when she get that mic and she's performing, it's another person, right?
Right.
Listen, first of all, your track, it speaks volumes to the ladies.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this track.
Shout out to Christy Carter.
Yes, featuring, I like her voice. You guys have a good mesh in it.
She's an amazing singer.
How did you guys link up?
You know, I met her a while back in about 2018. Yeah, I had met her in 2018 online. And I'm like, yo, I heard her SoundCloud. I'm like, yo, you sound good. You sound really, really good. And I keep hearing, I was like, yo, I got a song I want you to sing for me. And she's like, how did you get my number? How did you? I'm like, it's on Instagram. And then she's like, all right. Then at the last minute, she's going to back out on me. I'm like, nah. Come on, man. I already paid for the studio time. And she came, then we did a song. And the first song was like, amazing. Like, we just had great energy together.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was so good. And I had put out the song, but then I ended up taking off the song off of the internet because I was rebranding myself, like remodeling myself, restructuring me and my image and my brand. So I remember the other day I had this song, and I wrote it and I sung on it, and I'm making my family hear, and it was like, yeah, the song sounds good. And I know my singing didn't sound all that because I'm not a singer. So I'm like, yeah, I need a singer. I need a singer. So I'm there looking through my phone, and I'm like, I see Christy. And I'm like, I wonder if she will answer. So I'm like, I text her like, hey, Christy, I got a song. I know it's last minute. You think you come to the studio today? And she's like, yeah, Dad, no problem, man. I'm down for it. Like, she was happy to work with me again. And I'm like, oh, man, that's amazing. I was so excited to work with her because as soon as I sent her the songs and the lyrics, she just was like, she texted me back with the voice note, and she was just like, I was like jumping up and down in my house because she sounded so amazing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and when we got to the studio, I mean, she kicked it out the park. Like,
I love the love.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, Chrissy Carr's an amazing
You're really
artist.
giving
Shouts out to
her,
her.
you showing her love. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. So the lyrics on this track, ooh, yes. So what's the feedback been like?
A lot of people like it. I'm getting a lot of people saying, "Hey, this song right here will do a lot of impact." I'm investing a lot of money in it. I'm about to shoot a video. We're getting ready to do the video this week with me and Christy Carter. It's gonna be a little movie.
Nice.
We got shot by Shaq, King Pride Productions, the director for the video. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a movie. Yeah.
So it almost feels like therapy.
Yeah, it's definitely therapy. It is. It is.
So what inspired you to write those lyrics? I'm going there.
Yeah. You definitely is. But what inspired me to write the lyrics is that I had my family. You know, she doesn't want me to tell everyone it's her, but I had a cousin. She was going through a little situation with her husband, and I was like, yo, she was telling me her situation. I'm like, man, you know, that's not right, you know. And I just instantly got the song just like that, and I just started writing it.
Nice.
And I went to the studio like 2 days after and recorded it. I'm like, yeah, this is it right here. And I recorded it, and I'm like, yeah, this sounds really good. But I'm like, yo, I need a singer because I can't sing.
So good. So you had someone to inspire you, and you can tell because even when you deliver it, it's very passionate. It's coming out with full passion, and obviously you believe in what you're saying. So did you, when you gave her the track, what was her take on it? How did she receive it?
Oh man, Christy was going crazy. She was like, I love this.
Oh,
Dan.
not her.
Oh, my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, she was like, this is a hit song. This is a hit song. Oh my gosh, this is so me. Like I got her, told her come downstairs. I got something to make you hear, and she come downstairs. Really, she's gonna kill me for even saying this right now. But
you don't have to reveal her. You don't have to reveal who it is. You don't have to reveal who it is.
Yes, I'm like, yo, come downstairs. I got a surprise for you. And she goes, and she's like, what is it? I'm like, yeah, put on your jacket. It's cold outside. So you know, she gets downstairs, and I'm like, yo, listen to this. Tell me what you think. And she hears the song. She's like, oh my gosh, this is a hit song. I want to cry. And she, like, tears start coming out her eyes. She was like, man, you just like exactly everything I was going through is like you. How? She couldn't even like finish talking because she was like, you know, so touched by it. You know, I try to be real in all my music. Like everything I do, I try to be very authentic and I try to be myself.
Love it.
Yeah, not try, but I be myself.
We love it, Denden.
Yeah.
Authenticity is what matters the most, especially here on Thanks to Sank TV. Thanks to Sank family. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Thanks to Sank family, we are back. We're here with Denden. Denden, I love the message that you're sending to your fans. I love it, love it, love it. Especially, oh gosh, but you know what? Even though the title is Ladies, I feel like it's a universal message.
Definitely.
Oftentimes, we have red flags and we see the sign. It's very vivid, our spirit of discernment is telling us what it is, but we still stick there. I don't know what it is about us where we are looking at someone's potential rather than the actual facts that we're being faced with or experiencing. So as far as, let's speak on that. What would you say to someone who is looking at the potential?
You know, before you do anything or go into a relationship, I'll say, you know, try to make sure you know who you're dealing with. And sometimes it's like you and someone could be together and the love is exhausted. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's like you guys need to take some time away from each other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that, course.
Yeah, and that can happen a lot. And sometimes people could be lonely and get with somebody and that person is no good for you.
Right.
You know, they're a narcissist. You know, they play like a role like, yeah, this is what I want. They look like what you want, but really inside they're really dark, crucial people. You know, so it's just about, you know, not jumping into things, but you know, just you taking it easy. I mean, I can't really give a relationships advices because I need some myself.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
So do you feel convicted when you are rapping, when you are performing? Do you feel convicted? Do you feel like, oh my God, I need to take on this advice myself?
No, I'm a very, when it comes to dating anyone, I'm very strict. Like,
okay.
I have like, hey,
zero tolerance.
Yeah, zero tolerance.
Okay.
And everybody's like, yeah, you gotta tone it down because you wanna scare people away. Like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't even care. This is what I want. If you ain't it, then just go. Cause it's like when you're so serious and passionate about something, the next person is not really like that. Or sometimes people will play on your weakness.
Yeah.
You know, your kindness, your weakness to destroy you. So I'm very cautious of who I even let entertain or, you know, come into my energy or my dwelling because, man, there's some crazy people out there, but I pray that, you know, God always make me meet the good ones.
I know that's right. And that's important too, to enter your dwelling. That's something that oftentimes when you're in the moment, you don't even realize that you're sharing and exchanging that energy with that person. And it's so difficult to remove that spirit from you once you've been involved in that space. And I don't think people really understand that. Me too. At one point, I was there too. That you don't even really understand or grasp how that spirit is so strong. And if you don't listen to the spirit of discernment, you'll be trapped and not even realize it.
Definitely.
So, what do you want people to take away from that track?
You know, that song is for everybody that's going through relationship problems, not even relationship, friendship, just anything. It's a track that you can relate to. It's something that speaks volume to, you know, everyone, man, female, boys, girls, everyone, you know, no matter what religion you are, you know.
True.
Yeah.
It cuts I feel like even family.
Definitely.
Because that's another thing too that we fail to realize in our relationships, family. I know this is a family show, Sing to Sing. But even sometimes family, right? Some people could be so toxic and prey on your vulnerability and family members. Sometimes we need to speak on that.
Right.
They utilize the bloodline as a route to enter your dwelling.
Right.
And you constantly thinking, okay, this blood, I need to be loyal.
Right.
This is my family. And you allow them into that space and you continue to open that door to allow people to fester in your space. So I can see this track just hitting so many different angles and
different
topics.
barriers.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Love it. What else you got on the plate for us?
So I've been working a lot. You know, I try to keep myself busy. I have a show coming up on the 27th of March. You guys come out if you want to support that.
Where is that?
It's in West Park.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my friend's birthday party, so I'll be performing there. So you know,
of course, if we wanted information about it, we go on your Instagram,
yeah,
right?
definitely. You could check me out, Denden RMG. Yeah, I've been working on my record label, like everything.
So you have your own record label?
Yeah, I got my own record label.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah, my own record label, my own publishing company.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything is independent.
Listen.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about INDEP, independent. Y'all ain't finished spelling the song. Y'all know the song. All right, thanks to Tank family. We'll be right back.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tord, c'est moi-même qui m'en dois pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir.
Va, va, va.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, ooh, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise. Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleased to hear my music.
I'm happy to be here. I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me. I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
Thanks to Sync family. This is LONGCHAMP on Thanks to Sync. You want more information about us? Log on to www.thankstosynctv.com, Instagram, Twitter @ThankstoSyncTV. Denden.
What's good?
Boss. I gotta put boss. You know why? She's independent, owning her own label. What's up? Publishing company.
Manage my own career.
I love it.
Yeah.
How much is that workload? Because it sounds good. It sounds real nice to be a boss. But guess what? It takes so much work, right?
And a lot of money.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, people think being an artist is cheap. You know, they see you shooting videos. They see, hey, man, it's not cheap. And you got to be strong-minded because, you know, this game is not for the weak, you know. And, you know, a lot of people, they don't understand that being an artist is just not a walk in the park. I mean, if you're trying to be a smart artist, because a lot of people want you to be a stupid artist.
Right.
You feel me? Just come around, sign a little paper. Oh, yeah, we throw you in the studio. Get a little diamond chain, put you in a little car. Nah, I'm not about that foolishness. You know what I mean? I'm about business.
You hear that grit? Where you from? Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from Miami, but I used to live out in New York and Jamaica.
That's where she get it from. You don't hear that grit? 305, New York, and Jamaica wrapped into that. Don't play with her. So why do you feel like it was so important for you to own everything outright?
Because back in the days, I had a couple business when I was like young, 19, 18, and it didn't go too well. And I remember I used to always keep asking, you know, yo, check out my song, you know, could put me on this with y'all. They never used to want to bring me in the studio. Producers used to go to sleep when I get in the studio. People used to laugh at me. You know what I mean? They used to be like, yeah, you ain't gonna make, you sound like this, you sound like that. And I just got to a stage, I had to stop rapping. I went back in the streets hustling because that's what I know. You know what I mean? And you know, my grandma had passed, and you know, I had a little life reflection. You know, gave my life to God, and I was like, all right, you know, he's like, yo, get back into this music.
Yes.
You know, because I didn't know what to do after I finished hustling, because that's all I know. You know. So I started back as me. I'm like, yeah, I do everything on my own, because I'm like, yo, if I hustled in the streets, then I definitely know how to do this music.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the same way. It's business, you know. So that's exactly what I did, and I just learned how. I know it's all about connection. I know it's all about working, grinding. So I just use the same knowledge that I have from the streets and use it in the music.
So that grit, how important is it to have, you know, that thick, tough skin? Because let's be honest, women, you know, we got it bad. We have it's almost like a double-edged sword where, okay, they utilize us for the skills or traits that we possess, but at the same time, those traits, especially vulnerability, can be used against us in order for us to make it along our journey in various careers. How has being a woman affected you or impacted you in this industry?
You gotta have morals. Yeah, you gotta have morals. You gotta know what you stand for and what you would take and what you won't take. You know, if money is your God, then you'll fall for anything. Yeah, but if you got morals and you know you serve a higher power, He's your everything, and He will guide you. You just gotta be strong in what you do. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that, you know, it was a glitter in the park for me, and it's a walk in the road. At times, I'm like, yo, but I ain't never give up. You know, people laugh at me. I can even people that's already in the industry, they was laughing at me, picking at me. You know, you chasing a delusion, illusion. You know, I just kept my head straight. I didn't listen to the critiques. I just keep moving. You know, I just kept doing music. This is all I know, music. You know, I've been doing this for a little kid. So yeah, I just try to keep headstrong in everything that I do, you know, and I try to keep my morals right. You know, I don't fall for it. You can't just come and tell me a little nice, sweet story, and I'll be like, oh, yeah. Prada bag, Gucci bag, oh, right. Birkin bag. Yeah, get out of here with that.
How you think your grandma feel?
You know, so it's funny. When I was like, you know, when she was alive, I used to always let her hear my songs and like, yeah, girl, what you think? She used to always be like, stop cursing. You didn't stop cursing in your songs.
Is your grandma Jamaican?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stop cursing in your song, them.
They got an accent.
Stop cursing. And if you go give your life to God. And if you get life to God. So it was crazy that, you know, sometimes they sing and you're like, yeah, she just, you know, you're like, you know, that's just grandma. But then when you get older and, you know, you actually see that everything she said for you to do, you actually doing it, and you're like, wow, she used to tell me this. And like, if she was alive, she would see it now.
Listen, grandma smiling on you. Thanks for saying we with Denden. We'll be right back. We're back. If you want more information about us, you know where to check us out. www.sync2sync.tv.com. Both Twitter and Instagram handles are at Sync2SyncTV. Let's speak on women in the business and the industry. And I know you don't speak for everyone. No. How does it feel though? Like, is that annoying or is that a nuisance for you whenever, you know, you're in a realm where it's not dominance, or you're not dominated by women, or it's not an influx of women, and here you are, and then someone says, so how does it feel to be a woman in the industry? Does that annoy you that sometimes they utilize you as that voice?
Well, like I said before, I was hustling in the streets, so I've been hustling in the streets for years, you know, just what I know. So it's nothing to me to do it in the music industry, because the same way in the streets, if I survived in the streets, then it's the same in the music industry. I don't really look at it as a woman. I just feel like it's all about what's up here and what you fall for. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you weak for certain things, then it's gonna be easy. You know, you get there faster. But if you standing on something, you standing on a foundation. It might take long, but trust me, you will get there. You know?
Any women you look up to in the industry or influence you, or you say, oh, okay, I love the direction that she went or took, or the journey she's on?
I respect all women that grind. All women, I always admire any woman that is a boss, or any woman that's, you know, have their business, or, you know, I always like seeing women do their thing. You know, I always root for women, but, you know, we women, we tend to hate on each other.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like they feel like it's only could be like one woman, one queen. Like,
It's
come on,
society,
it's like 1,000 men in the game. It's come on, like, it's room for everybody. You know what I mean? It's one. We all got to work together. We all build. I help women. I don't even judge women. I don't belittle them. I don't try to hold them down. I try to help them as much as I can. But, you know, women is women. I'm a woman, and I don't understand women sometimes. I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
Yeah. I mean, we do have some ways about us, but we are individuals.
Right.
I think the problem is society puts us together in one bunch.
Right.
And we've changed a lot. We changed a lot as far as, you know, our rights and the things that we can do. And
right.
We're now allowed to be bosses, and we actually make our own money. So that kind of changed the dynamics of things as well.
Definitely.
Where you don't have the man in the house that he's the only breadwinner. Where you don't have the man in the house that's the only one, you know, that's educated.
Definitely.
So that kind of changed it, where women have more of a voice or a say-so of what goes on.
Right.
So as far as music is, I know everything is not going to be strictly based on, you know, women, right?
Nah, not at all. Like, you know, I like some of the dudes in the game, but I'm like, I don't really listen to the people that's like mainstream. Like, I love all types of music. I have a passion for it. So, you know, one of my favorites is Gunna D. You know, he over in the UK. I like that. I like what they do over there. You know, he got a little thing called hustleism. Shout out to Gunna D. I don't even know homie like that, but you know, I keep an eye on him. My favorite of all time is Tupac. Yeah, he's one of my greatest inspirations. You know, I love everything that he stand by, you know, what he was about and how he kept it authentic.
Yes.
You know, so he was one of my favorites. You know?
And it's, you know, people say that, oh, it's so easy to keep it, you know, authentic, have that authenticity or transparency or show vulnerability in your music, but it's easier said than done, right?
You see, once you portray a life that you don't live, it's going to be hard for you to actually sing the right type of music, because you're portraying that you this and that, and you really not.
Right.
I be myself, so when I go and sing music, it comes like this to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm singing what's going on around me, what I see, what I know, what I'm experiencing, so or what I know somebody else experienced. So it comes like this to me because I'm not pretending. Whatever I sing about, I really lived it. You know.
What do you say about women using their platform to speak out more on other issues or topics that were taboo? Like, for example, you know, body shaming, or when it comes to women and their bodies and doing what they want to do with their bodies. Like, I know that's like a hot topic now. You have Gucci Mane. I know you say you don't do the mainstream thing, but you have.
I respect Gucci. Yeah, I respect all the artists. I got nothing towards them and nothing like that, but you know.
But they all have obviously their own take on, you know, how a woman should be and how an artist should carry themselves when they're a woman in the game. What's your take on that?
Well, a woman gotta know who she is and what she wants. So if anybody comes in her ear and say, hey, you gotta look like this, you gotta be like this, then you don't know who you are, because you can't come and tell me how I'm supposed to look when you yourself don't know how you supposed to look.
And that's on that Sync to Sync TV. We'll be right back.
Bigging up Sing So Sing.
This is the hottest show in the world right now.
Même les où on tort, c'est moi-même qui m'en dois pardon.
Bye bye, au revoir.
Elephant Man represent
5 sur 5 TV.
They gave me nothing.
Okay, so, itching already. One of the signs.
I'm telling you, I was amazed when some of the things you were saying.
I'm a shorty that's deep in love. Makes me believe. Woo, child, we talking about 2001, 2002.
I'ma show them otherwise. Man, I do me.
Has anyone seen that booty?
I'm pleasing him in music.
I'm happy to be here. I know you are.
Together we rule the world.
When I make music, I don't make it for me. I always sing 1 or 2 songs as a drummer.
here with boss Denden.
You can just call me Denden. You don't gotta call me boss.
Listen, I'm gonna call you boss because you're a boss. Listen, not only do you have your hand in music and the business of music, but real estate too.
Yeah. I'm an investor.
Listen, I like to give people their flowers when they are here on this earth. It's not when you're gone that I'm going to say, oh my God, today I'm going to do a report and Denden was, no, you're here, you're right now. I'm going to say it. Like, that's amazing. You know why? Because you don't know who you're inspiring out there. Yeah. And that's why I think a lot of us, we play small, and I get it. That's how we were raised. We were raised, you know, to be humble and modest and, you know, but at times, I'm not saying go out there and be arrogant, but if you are who you are, stand on that.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, is you got well wishers and you got player haters.
You right?
You feel me? So you know, I speak for the well wishers. You know, I want to encourage them, but you got player haters also that praise on you too. You feel me? So you don't want to always seem like you this and that. Like I told you, I'm from the streets, so you know I try to keep it
low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I agree to it to some extent. And the part that I don't agree with that notion is that when you are, you know, protected, right?
Right.
You are protected by all, from the hair follicle, from your head to the palm, your
that
hands,
is true. That is
to
true.
the soles of your feet.
They know too. They know too.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
They know.
Exactly.
They know.
So there's some parts that is untouchable. What is for you is for you.
Right.
No man can take that away from you.
Amen.
I'm a strong believer in, if this is my fortune, if this is my journey, this is my walk, no one can do it like I do it. No one can take it away from me. So regardless of whatever you have, the naysayers, the haters, the people who are jealous and envious of what you got going on, they can't touch you. They can't take it away.
Tell them again for me.
I said
Please.
that.
Tell them again.
So with
it
that
ain't out of my mouth. It's out of B mouth.
It's true.
Tell them B. What you said?
It's true though.
Okay.
So with that being said, you have a hand in real estate. You're an investor. That's so.
Right.
What got you started in that?
You know what? To be honest with you, you know, when I stopped hustling, I was trying to figure out, you know, what else could I do? What else could I do? And I don't know. You know, I was in church and a lady told me, yo, you gonna be in real estate. You gonna be buying houses. And I said, huh? Me? She's like, yeah, you. And I'm like, what? Yeah, she's like, yeah. And I went and, you know, I let it rub off on me a while back. Then I got to this next, I met someone that's like, hey, you know, I can teach you the game.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you can teach me the game. All right, cool. I went to these real estate invested classes, and just from there, just 1, 2, 3.
Took off.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the way, you know, you're not keeping yourself in a box.
No, because see, the thing about it is that I want to expand. Life is all about growing.
Yeah.
And once you're not growing and you become complicit in life, you know, you become miserable.
It's
you become hateful. You become hurt. You know, and time doesn't stay the same. You know what I mean? Your bloodstream, your body doesn't stay the same. Every day something changes. So you gotta change. You gotta go with the wind too. You know, as long as God is with you and He put something in you, don't hesitate to go out and get it, and don't let nobody tell you no. Like, just go get it. Anything I put my mind to, I get it. I do it.
I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Talking about. Listen, what do we have in store for you, Denden? Denden, what Denden mean?
Denden. All right, so I'm gonna give you the history on my name, Denden, right?
Okay.
Real quick. So when I was a kid, my dad used to call me Denden, right?
Okay.
So I just took it as my rap name, but I used to was called Danger, Little D. You know what I mean? So those are my names.
Okay.
And then I just like, all right, I'm just gonna take back Denden.
From your dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's dope. Yeah. Good relationship, I take it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. Listen, I'm thinking you talking about food.
Are you thinking Denden?
Denden.
Nah, it's Denden.
Denden. D-E-N.
We no big friend.
Hey.
Denden, we no friend.
Hey. Listen, what do we have in store for you? I mean, what do you have in store for us, rather? I'm sorry. Where can we contact you for more information, bookings, and let us know again, where can we find you next month?
Okay, cool. So you can contact me on Instagram, Denden RMG, DENDEN RMG. My website is www.remnantmusicgroup.com. Also my Gmail, remnantmusicgroup@gmail.com. You know, I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find.
Not hard to find at all. Denden, we're going to close up in just a moment. Sync to Sync family. We'll be back. We are back chopping it up with Denden.
That's good.
Denden, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, I learned a lot, and I know Sync to Sync family learned a lot. Listen, got it out the mud, like literally. You put in hard work, rolled your sleeves up in the trenches, and kept moving, even when the naysayers said to stop. Right?
Definitely.
So, any last words for the people out there?
Yeah, I just want to say, big shouts out to everybody that support me. You know, I got mad love for you. RMG for life. Y'all gonna see and hear about me real soon. You heard?
I love your energy. Love your energy. Love the vibe. Love it. Listen, your family now. You listen, rolling out the red carpet for you. Sync to Sync family is, listen, you see us right here. So cool down to earth. When I tell you we fam now, we are fam. Don't forget to check us out, because we know big things going to happen for you.
Definitely. By the grace of God. All glory to the Most High.
Love it. Love. You heard the Guan. I said Guan, GW. Sync to Sync family, it's been a pleasure having you. This is Denden. Be sure to check her out. If you want more information about us, please feel free to log on to www.sync2sync.tv.com. Our Twitter and Instagram handles are at Sync2SyncTV. I'm your host, B. You can find me at LONGCHAMP. Till next time, you guys, be easy. Peace.
RMG.